¿Ya se ve?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being this morning with us. We're going to start about 8:05. So please just check your audio and let us know if the audio is loud and clear. We're going to be using the question panel on the right side of your screen. We have a question panel where you're going to be able to send us all of your questions and inquiries throughout the webinar. So please use that question panel, and if you can let us know if the audio is loud and clear. Manel, we're seeing now your screen. I think now, anytime that you want to go full screen, we're ready to start. Let's give about 5 minutes for everyone to join in, and then after those 5 minutes, we can start.
Okay, thank you so much. We were in for 5 minutes, and when you send me, we're ready for a start.
Perfect. Okay, let's check if the audio is out loud and clear. If you can let us know throughout the question panel, if you can hear us loud and clear, or if you're having any issues with the audio, please let us know so we can help you in case that you're not listening to us properly. Also, Manuel, if you want to go full screen, that way. Excellent, Silas. Thank you so much for the feedback. Hello, Mariano. Can you hear us now? Maybe if you want to select, if anyone is having issues with your audio, please just check on the output of your computer audio and check for your speakers or your interface that you're using for your audio system. Thank you, Matthew. So we'll be using this question panel throughout the webinar. So please stop us if you got any question. We'll be happy to answer your question. As well, we're gonna be having all our engineers answering all of your questions at the same time that Manuel is giving us the webinar. So please send us all of your questions. We'll be happy to answer them. Well, I think now we're ready to start. So for everyone who just joined in, welcome. We're going to start this webinar, RosslareBio One Software All-in-One Solution by Manuel Sanchez. He's going to be helping us this morning with the webinar. So Manuel, if you are ready to start, please, we can start.
Yes, I'm ready. When you give the green flag.
And I think now we're ready. We're all here now.
Okay. Good morning to everyone. My name is Manuel Sanchez. Thank you to the EPCON for inviting us to develop this webinar. My name is Manuel Sanchez. Like Victor said, I am the RosslareBio manager for LATAM and CARIBE. We're glad to have you with your access control project. Actually, our support engineer, Mr. Mariano Bianchi, is together with us. If you have technical question during this presentation, please note up and share with us the question, okay? Okay. So RosslareBio, it's a Israeli company with 4 years in the market. And I know in these days, Chinese products are not more popular around in the world, right? But you have to identify, make difference in different Chinese products, because RosslareBio, it's a Israeli company, but our manufacturer company, it's in Shenzhen. But the difference, it's all our products comes at least with 4 certificates of quality. If you see my screen, at least when you receive a RosslareBio product, comes with the CE certification, ROSS, and we have a lot of products with UL certification. So it's many experience with a very good quality. Victor, got a question. If the slide show that I am on the third slide, it's okay about us? Is that show?
It's not moving. It's actually, we're still seeing the first slide from your presentation.
Oh, hold on.
Awesome. Thank you. Now we're seeing it. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mariano, for send me the alarm. Okay. Anyway, only skip one slide, that one, so you everybody know who's me. And but the audio, it's okay. You hear everything about the quality and the quality and the experience about RosslareBio, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, good. So remove. So we're talking about the experience, about the quality, and this is the first experience you have with the RosslareBio products, the quality. Normally, in the controllers, you will have 2 years of warranty. In the readers, 5 years, and in the cards, in the credentials, 1 year. So it's a good time for access control equipment warranties. Actually, the RosslareBio offices are distributed around the world. Like I mentioned, Israel is our headquarters where the directors and everything develop, and R&D, research and development, it's in Israel. We have offices in India, obviously in Shenzhen, in Hong Kong. Everything when EPCON by ROSSLARE, everything is dispatched from Hong Kong by sea or by air. And in this side of the world, have offices in Dallas for they only attend North American market. For Mexico, Caribe, South America, we handled with Mr. Jaime Ramos, who helped us with Andean countries like Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, and Chile. Mariano, who's helped us with the technical support. This is me, Manuel. I handle the other countries and the Caribbean. So we are three in the team. The OEM is when you manufacture for other enterprises. So for sure you recognize the logos on my slide, and ROSSLARE made some products for all of them. For sure, if someone here installed in the past a Bosch reader, and after today compared with a RosSLARE reader, we'll find it's the very similar product, because it's we made OEM for them or for Honeywell. Here is the big demonstration about this. Hold on. The reader on the right, if you see, said Honeywell, and you see it's very, very similar to our classical models of RosSLARE. So you see the perfect example about the OEM we made. This reader, it's installed in the Panama Canal project, and it's a project with more than 200 readers. Okay, success cases. Here is the mall, Alta Plaza Mall. It's a project with more than 70 readers. It's everything developed with our AC425 access control panel. It's around all the mall. It's distributed in a 16 panel with expansion, 70 readers, and the network is extended about all the mall. Okay, so here is a kind of diagram, how's working with the AC425 controller, where the LAN show different connections, and you can connect through IP or RS425. We will demonstrate in another slide. Okay, here is the control center, where is installed the ExtractNG, our administration software, with the server and background server, like the people doing the things right, doing it that way. If the field server it's broken, the backup server is ready to back online. In the Panama Canal project, we have our long range antennas in almost around all the site. It's a particular site because, you know, Panama, it's a kind of jungle weather. It's a challenger because the strike lights hits the country, the canal every day. I can say every day. Actually, had experience with Mariano last year when we visited a client in Panama. Okay, hold on. You didn't see my screen on full screen? It's Gregorio sent me by internal. It's not in full screen. I put in full screen.
I think it was at the beginning of the webinar. Now it's full screen.
Okay, okay, okay. I tried to tell you about we had experience with Mariano last year. We visited a client in Panama, and a light strike hit exactly behind the office of our client. Oh, we was scared that at that time. Okay, this project is Fresenius Medical Care. This is a very nice project. 83 readers. It's a very big site. This is Fresenius. They produce oxygen and renal machines for a hospital. They have a lot of money. This project, they spent $200 million. Fortunately for ROSSLARE, we got the access control piece. And if you see, it's a very nice installations with a very good quality cables, pipes, and everything. And we designed from the zero this project, and it's 83 readers project. But if you see, only we use 3 panels because we use our IP native panel AC825, which permits or handle 56 Wigan readers. We will show in the next slides. This picture is about the project in Brazil, in Sao Paulo. Very good idea. I don't know, 3-4 years ago. This is for rack cabinets. If you see in the picture, it's a lot of servers in each rack cabinet, and the people want to know who's opened the cabinet to touch the server. So 44 racks in line, and every rack with a reader, and we use one controller, and all readers are connected to the expansions, the same AC825 controller. So actually, in the market, I start to see the rack cabinets come with a spot for the reader. So come ready for this kind of installation. Okay, this is the schematic diagram, AC25, and through the expansions of up to 44 readers. And this is the very nice building in Buenos Aires, Puerto Madero. And the objective of show this slide is because with the RosslareBio you can integrate video directly to the access control system with our BTRAX software, BMS software system. Okay, this is was actually I have to show, because if you see these projects was with the white cabinets, our cabinets are new, are changing the color to the black. Other projects, Fresenius Medical Care. The big project we have in LATAM and Caribe is Bansefi. This is a bank in Mexico with 500 branch, and all of them connected to the central in Mexico City. This is the first university developed here. Actually, in Colombia, we have more than 3 or 4 universities with RosslareBio. This papeles is a very high security system where it's all the outputs are used, is interlocks. It's, you know, the system is using 100. Normally, when you install the access control system, you use the 20% of the features, you know, enter, exit, and that's it. Or record the visitors, that's it. Now here they use everything, interlocks, anti-passback, everything, 90%. They print the credit card credential here in Colombia for a big bank. So this is why a high security facility. Present in medical care, we see the pictures. Okay. Okay, and the commercials, and start with the products. In ROSSLARE, we have readers in the three technologies or frequencies: 125 kilohertz, 13.56 megahertz, and 900 megahertz. What we have in 125 kilohertz, this is the most common, the more regular in the market readers, and this is our most popular reader, the AY-Q12, because it's small, because it's cheaper, and because it's very easy to install and works for outside, for outdoors. So it's guess Gregorio can tell us how many of these readers sell in Mexico per month about this, but more than 2,000 every month we sell about this product because it's extremely high quality with extremely good price. So it's a very good performance of this product, and works with 125 cards, obviously EM chip, and the others readers you see on your left. The difference is the size. The size gives you a little more range, but the, the reader in 125 kilohertz we made the difference is with this one, the AY-C12. With this reader, the range is 60 centimeters if it's alone. If you have another of this reader in less to 4 meters in the circle, it's 45 centimeters. So it's a 125 solution for vehicles. 60 centimeters or 45 centimeters, it's a very good when you are in your car and you want to try to go inside to your country or your apartment or condominium. It's working. The thing you need to take care about is the frequency on this antenna, because it's 125 kilohertz. It's too low, so it's very easy. It's very easy to affect with another RF frequency. So needs a very good installation, very good cable, very good products, very good isolation. You need to be prepared for install this antenna, but it's a vehicular solution and works in 125 kilohertz. And the DR12C, it's a desktop enroller. You connect this box to your computer through the USB port, and you can enroll from your desktop the cards. So you don't have to say people, okay, walk to the reader, show the card, and back to me. No, it's not necessary anymore. You connect that small box to your computer and you can enroll the cards. And we have in the three frequencies this kind of box. Okay, on the bottom I have a GoProx series. This is because in 125 kilohertz technology, the brand HID, I guess everybody knows HID. What happened? The HID cards are expensive cards, and when you have a project with 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 HID cards, the client want to keep using these cards. They want to use the same cards, expend a lot of money in these cards, and they don't want to lose. So in this case, you can use GoProx readers. These readers going to read HID 125 cards and 125 EM cards. So all of cards in 125 kilohertz you can read with this kind of readers. I mean, EM and HID. Okay, 1356 frequency. I really love this frequency. The most of projects, when the people write to me for help with designs of new projects, I always suggest this frequency. Why? Because it's more secure. If you want to see why, you can write to me through Victor or Gregorio, and I can share with you a 3 or 4 minutes video where show how it's easy to duplicate a 125 cards. Okay, in 1356 is not impossible, but it's not too easy like in the another frequency. It's not too easy and not cheaper than in 125 kilohertz. In 120 kilohertz, you can buy the duplicator for, I don't know, $20. Here is not the same. And in 2056, we have many different technologies where you can increase the security in your projects. Actually, the most high technology it's Desfire Plus. No, sorry, MyFair Desfire is the last one. It's a very complicated algorithm, and they said it's impossible to duplicate. I really don't know if somebody already can decipher that algorithm and can duplicate, but it's not easy. Also, the capacity in the cars, we in 125, the bigger car, it's 64 bits. Here we start with 1 KB. That means we start with 8,192 bits. So in the 1K car, you can save information, fingerprints matrix. So it's a very versatile car. If you noted, in RosslareBio we have a lot of presentation of readers, capacitive, push, 2x6, 3x4, anti-vandal for exterior, etc., etc. We have even if you want a reader with a ring bell embedded on the reader, you can buy in RosslareBio. It's many options of readers you can buy here. This is our open to secure readers. Actually, we handled the Desfire protocol. That means encrypting in 128 the car and the reader. So when you have a project like a bank or the cars we transport the money, forget the word, value transportations, you can use this kind of technology, MyFair. And this is the line we are pushing a lot on these days, because if you see the right here, these 3 ones are CSN, car select CSN, car is oh, I forgot the name, car select number. This is our commercial name. The technical name is this car are incapacity to read the UID number. What happened if somebody in the here have a Android phone with NFC, and if put close to the phone, this car noted the phone start to make beeps, beep. You can install apps like NFC application in your cell phone, and you can discover it what kind of car it's that one. MyFair, Desfire, MyFair 1, MyFair EB1, whatever. So the cell phone, it's incapacity to read that number. That readers make the same. So that means you can enroll the MyFair cars in these readers. Don't care the technology. I don't care if it's MyFair Classic, MyFair Lite, EV1. Don't worry. You can enroll that car in this kind of readers. So helps a lot, because when you go into the university projects, for example, or condominium projects with a lot of residents, the people don't want to spend a lot of money on cars. I said, oh, the cars are very expensive, are many cars, we don't want to spend this money in cars, blah blah. So you can say to these people, okay, normally in the most of the country, I can tell to all the countries, but the most I know use the public transportation, and in this public transportation use a car for use the bus, you know. So you can take that car and enroll in these readers. Also, in these readers, if the people, the most of the people right now have a cell phone, so you can download for free a virtual credential to your phone, and you can enroll your cell phone, like a car, and use in these three readers. What happened? Not all the cell phones in all the cell phones have NFC. You know, only the high or medium range have the NFC function. So all the phones brings Bluetooth. In these two readers, you can enroll and use Bluetooth credential. If you go to the Play Store or the Apple Store and you write ROSSLARE, you will find a BLEID ROSSLARE credential. You can download for free and you can start use like NFC or Bluetooth. Obviously, you have to go to your system administrator and say, okay, I need to enroll my cell phone, please, for use with these readers. Okay. And this is the stop enroller, like I mentioned previously. It's for you connect to USB, and you connect the USB to a computer, and you enroll from your desktop. Hold on, I have alert here for something. Okay, no, everything is working okay. I have alarm, I don't know why. This is new in RosslareBio. We have a biometric. It's totally integrated with Extract NG. We have in the two frequencies, 125 kilohertz, 1356 megahertz for interior, for anti-vandal and outdoors. And this is the enroller for the stop enroller. So have the two functions, fingerprint and car, and interior, outdoors, 125 and 3056, 125 and 3056. Okay, this is we can call for day by day projects. Every day we have a projects, like condominiums, like small companies. We can use this kind of readers. For high-end projects, we have this new line, the 9000 series. It's a high-end product, more quality, more functions. Most of them includes the Bluetooth function. This is a fingerprint plus card. You can buy in 13 or 1356 or 125 kilohertz, okay? And obviously also use the Bluetooth credential. In the center is our I don't know how to say, but it's our best reader right now we have in the market, the AY 9350. includes 125, 3056, 3056 fingerprint, face recognition, and PIN. Bring 5 technologies in this reader. And if you don't want to connect to a controller, these readers can work in standalone. Our software, RosslareBio 9000, it's free, and you can download from Rosslar website, and you don't need to connect this one to controllers. These ones can work in standalone with time and attendance function. And this one, it only works in 1356, and the functions, function 1, function 2 is a breakfast, lunch. Also, when the people put the fingerprint or present the card, take a snapshot of the person when make the transaction. Why? Because in the guard companies, in the hotels, when the people start to work, they want to check if the people are with the uniform and are ready for start to work. They take a snapshot when the person make the transaction here. And this is our long range antenna. This works in 900 megahertz. This is designed for a vehicular solution. What that means? You put a sticker in your car, and when the antenna take the read of this sticker, open the vehicular barrier. So hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. I want to show you a video what I'm talking about. I don't know how to, hold on, please. I take my bottom bar open, and when I need, it disappear. Hold on. Okay, here. Okay, here. Is the video on the screen, Victor? Victor, the video is in the screen?
Yes, Manuel, I can see the video.
Okay, great. So here, let me back a second. Okay. When you see the car, here is the sticker, here is the reader, and voila. This is the exit reader. Now we will see the enter reader here. This is a previous model, AY900. And the important thing here is the calibration. Check the car comes. When arrived to the stop thing, the doors open. Okay, so back to the presentation. Okay, that was a previous models. We have a AY900 but that model only read 26 bits. Then we had a 910 where which one can read 26 and 34, but have a problems in countries like Panama or Mexico where they use the sticker for government options like tolls, like public registration of the vehicle, because the stickers in 90 in 9000 the sticker for 90 the stickers for UHF or 900 frequency comes with 96 bits. So that means you will going to have a lot of trash on readings, because normally the brands we only use 26 bits or 34 bits. The other bits are trash, but the antenna reads everything and have duplicate issues and bad readings. So this new antenna, the AY920, can read the 96 bits on the sticker. And also, according if the controller brand, for example, if you use RosslareBio controller, you can enroll up to 64 bits. So it's less than 1% of probability the reader can generate a duplicate reading. So that's a very big advance in the technology. So you can make a very big filter when you enroll a lot of bits on your sticker. Okay, that's a lot. This basically in countries like Mexico or Panama, where it's very popular, use a sticker for the tolls or for the. In Mexico, they have a sticker called Repube, registration public vehicle, something like that. So every vehicle in Mexico has that sticker. So in the beginning, when they start to put this sticker on all vehicles, we have a lot of issues, but we handle now with this new option we have here. It's a very big advance on the technology of the antenna. Also, in the another models we have problems. Why? All brands, all our stickers has different qualities, very different qualities. It's different when you buy, I don't know what example put on you, but when you use, let me think in something quickly. Okay, in the car, it's not the same when you buy a Ferrari. You will have a motor with I don't know 400 horsepower. When you buy a Chevy, it's 80 horsepower or something like that. It's the same here. When you have a very high quality sticker, have a good power. When you have a low quality sticker, you have a low power. Previously, in the previous models, what happened in the market? When the antenna read the first of the first sticker with the best quality, didn't read the another stickers on the car. So when for example in Panama, when the antenna read first the Panapass sticker, didn't read the, I don't know, Chinese low cost sticker, and the Chinese low sticker is that one for enter to your condominium. So the barrier is not open. So it's a kind of a block the readings. What happened with this antenna? And I'm going to share with you a video we made with Jaime, explain how to calibrate this antenna and how to handle this situation. This antenna you can set up for multiple readings. That means don't care if you have a different quality of stickers in your car. The antenna going to read all the stickers in the glass of your car and stop the problem I explained before. This read all stickers, and obviously if one of these stickers are enrolled in your access control system, going to open the door. Easy. And another advanced thing we have here is the Bluetooth. Why? In the previous models, The technicians has to go with the ladder, the cable, the laptop, and connect the serial cable to the antenna and start to the calibration process. Here no, you only download to your cell phone this app. It's $1, I believe. I don't know. Mariano maybe help me with the price. The BLE admin app you download to your cell phone. It's just one time you download, you buy this application, and you can calibrate how many antennas do you want. 1,000, 2,000 antennas, and you start to calibrate now the antennas with your cell phone. No more ladders, no more cables, no more laptops. With your cell phone and Bluetooth, you calibrate your antenna. Here we have a kind of wireless system for make the readers wireless. What that means, normally when it's happened a lot of in parking lots projects, you have to install the reader in so far from the controller, and it's, I don't know, 100 meters, 70 meters, when you have to broke the floor, send the pipe, send the cable, all the civil construction you have to make. Here no, you make a kind of Wi-Fi reader. You can connect like a direct Wi-Fi. we can call in this way. It's a kind of direct Wi-Fi between the antenna, the reader, and the controller. So you connect the far unit to the reader, I mean in the entrance of the parking lot, for example, and the near unit to close to the controller, and you have up to 300 meters outdoors and 70 meters indoor. You have to need very careful, because this is a data sheet number. So normally I suggest to the people try before. Actually, this device, the price change is more cheaper than in the previous years. Our directors put in a very executable price, so you can quote with Econ about this device. Normally comes the three things on your kit: near, far, and the battery pack. Why? Because if you lost the power here, the AC power here, you need the battery here. Here, but you have here you have the battery on the controller. So works in the 432 megahertz. I don't know in some countries like in Trinidad and Tobago, where they work with the European normativity, need this frequency 869 megahertz. We have in the two frequency. I don't know if the Trinidad and Tobago normativity about the frequencies for this kind of devices. Okay. This is a long range controller up to 70 meters, 70 meters. This is the receptor, and this is the key. Each number generate a different WIGAN code. Number 1 you can use for open the door, entrance vehicle, and number 2 for pedestrian door. And if you have 2 of them, you can buy this kind of key controller, key controller for outputs, Okay, I am in this moment the reader's presentation part. I don't know if you have some question about the readers before to start with the controllers. Okay, Mariano, you are helping me with the question. Thank you so much. So, okay, I continue with the webinar. Good, good. Thanks so much. Okay, in the hardware, our controllers, this is our basic options for one door. This box, you open it and you can connect two readers inside of this box. Reader in, reader out. This one you can handle up to 2,400 cards or people, and have a very I don't know, the very easy, very, you know, it's a software like made in COBOL DOS. It's a very simplified software, but you can extract the report of time attendance report. But this is normally for one door project, and you don't need sophisticated functions. You can handle. The difference with these two ones is the number of the relays. So in the 015, you only can connect one reader, and in this one, you connect two readers with two output with two inputs. That means you have two doors here, two doors, reader in, push button exit. Obviously here the capacity is less than here. Here we're talking about 2,400. Here we're talking about the 500. Okay, but here it's our day-by-day product. This is our legacy panels, AC 215, 225, and 425. If you see, you remember I showed the cabinet was white before. We changed that. Now our cabinets are black. All of them come with the, I don't know the name in English about this. We call in Spanish Princess Topa, where you send the cables through up for make easy installation here. The LED light for you can light help in the installation. You know, normally the controllers are in the dark places. Comes with battery, sorry, with a power source and the battery spot. We stop to use transformer. No more transformers. We use switch power source like in the computer, like that, like the computer power source is the same, and you only need to put to this controller is the battery. That's it. What is the difference between these three controllers? The WIGAN ports. We have two WIGAN ports. That means one port, one door, reader in, reader out, or two doors, reader in, button, push button out. Here is the same. We have two WIGAN readers, but you can install here over the panel expansion. So you convert this in four WIGAN ports and you can connect four readers. That means you can have two doors, reader in, reader out, or four doors, reader in, push button out. And the last one, it's a very, very good product in the at least in the LATAM market that the people like a lot, because you know, save space, save in cable, save time, same installations, save wall, because in one cabinet you have 1, 2, 3, 4 WIGAN ports. You put over this expansion MD04 and you convert in 8 WIGAN ports. That means in this cabinet you can handle 8 ports, reader in, push button out, or 4 doors, reader in, reader out. That's why we see this product in the Panama Alta Plaza Mall. That's why, because you know, it's very good for this kind of situation when you have many readers. But you have to take care that some things when you design with this kind of controllers. Why? These controllers handle up to 30,000 users, and the buffer is for 20,000 events. You know, it's very in the continental countries, it's very hard to get a project with 30,000 users. In the Caribe, guess it's more harder get this kind of projects, you know. But you, it's a the number of the user is just a technical thing, you know, for the capacity of the controller, but doesn't have to affect your design, because your design need to more adjusted according the quantity of transactions you have in one day. What happened? These controllers, if you see come embedded the TCP IP port, you know, the Ethernet port. It's a thing we improve. It's very easy connect now the Ethernet cable there. But in the past, the people works before with access control projects. Remember, you have to buy the controller, and in separate device you have to buy the converter from RS 234 485 to TCP/IP, right? Okay. Now in these controllers, this come embedded in the controller, but the controller works in the serial. So what I said, you have to take care about the number of transactions. If you have more than 500 transactions per day, you need a very strong controller, a controller with a really good speed. So in this kind of projects where you have a lot of transactions, more than what I mean, if you have 500 people in a project like a call center or something like that, at least you're going to have 2,000 transactions per day. So you need the controller works very speed. More if you connected optical devices like biometric. So here we have our AC 825 IP controller. This is TCP IP native controller. This works push is very fast. So when you have this kind of project with a lot of transactions like university, like a call center, like a governmental project, you need this kind of controller. The controller, it's, we can call some like intelligent controller. Okay. This controller we saw in the Fresenius project. Remember the 83 readers project? That's they use it, is here. The capacity is 100,000 users or cards, and the 500,000 buffer event. So very robust. And how one we connect up to 56 Wigan readers, because we have this expansion, the A05. This comes with 4 Wigan ports, and through serial connection RS485, you connect up to 12 of these expansions. So 12 by 4, 48 plus 4. Also, you can put expansion here. You can handle 56 readers in only this controller. Also, in this controller, you can connect OSDP readers. The Bluetooth readers I showed you before, or the UHF new antenna is brings with a connection OSDP. OSDP, it's an improve, or you know, it's a variation, better variation of the RS 485 communication protocol. So that means you can connect up to 1,200 meters. So this is the, you know, it's the very big advantage on this controller. We have another kind of expansions. R85 is for outputs. S85 is supervised inputs, and the P is the PLC, so combined inputs and outputs. And here, this box bring the pre-installed Windows 10, extract.ng, and the database SQL Server, yeah, the SQL says database. So when you install your project, you don't have to spend time on buy the computer. The people on the installation spend a lot of time installation SQL Server, installation of no, nothing. Just plug and play. No, not plug and play. No, plug and play. You connect the mouse, the keyboard through the USB ports. On the rear brings HDMI port, so you connect directly to the screen. And eventually, if you buy in a kit, the cards comes pre-enrolled, so you only need to put name on each card. That's it. Very easy, very quickly, and it's dedicated to the access control. In this thing, you cannot run anything different. The extract.ng, you cannot play anything. This only dedicated to extract.ng. The people can open another application. Is not possible. The only thing is possible is configure Wi-Fi. Example, here at my office, I have the controller connected in the first floor, and I have this device connected in the second floor to my network through the Wi-Fi connection. Okay. Some question need to me or Mariano are answered all of them. Victor, are you there? Victor?
I'm here, Manuel. I'm Miguel.
Okay, it's everything okay? I got a question from somebody called Gerardo Baez and said, sorry, are you on break? I can't follow that question.
No, I actually write to him and I say that everything is okay. I don't know if he had trouble with that, with the audio.
Okay. This product is marketed in Mexico? Yes, you can talk with Epcon about it. Mariano help me, the Belly admin app, the price is $2.99, so $3. What device you recommended for elementary school and why? Wow. You know, I suggested something I didn't show in my presentation, but you can combine it. In Epcon, you can buy a bracelet, for kids. I made for kids in my condominium. I gave to them bracelets. It's a MyFair bracelet. You can adjust, cut everything for the size of the kid. And with the CSN smart readers or Bluetooth, you can use in that kind of readers. So the kid, you don't have to use cards or fingerprint, nothing, just a bracelet and, Okay. Hello from Mexico. Somebody help me. My first file ABT, the last evolution. Yes, thank you for updating me. Hello from France. Oh, wow. Regards to everybody in France. To this morning, here it's everything improved the situation about the COVID in France. That's good. Audio is perfect. Okay, no more question. Okay. I end the hardware, the hardware part of the presentation, and I'm going to start with the software presentation here. Normally, all the access control systems make the same, right? give you the permission or not give you the permission. Where is the aggregate value where you award the project is with the software. In our range of the market, XtraXNG it's a very good product with a very good reputation, and when you install in a good machine and set up and install everything good, this give you back a very good profits. Okay, I believe actually it's my 9th year in access control. I dedicate to the access control the last 9 years, and I am 100% convinced the profits comes when you install quality, you install good, you are training, and you make your profits when you install things like XtraXNG with all the quality and specifications recommended. You success for sure. That client refers you with another client for you make more profit, and you have to spend time in make fixes and send back the technician. No, when you make this good, when you install this in a good way, you for sure you're gonna make more money with this. I'm pretty sure. So here you have a very good product like XtraXNG. With XtraXNG, you have these things. You have a SQL Server database. It's a very good database. It's free up to 256 readers. That means it's free. So it's very hard you got a project in LATAM with more to, I don't know, 100 readers. It's very difficult. So it's free. You have up to 256 readers. In my, I actually I have 5 years in RosslareBio. In all this time, only say one license for Mexico because one project passed the 256 readers. So it's free. Okay, it's in English and Spanish, 100 many in French, 100 many language, words from words over Windows. You can connect up to 1024 panels. If you multiply this one by 56, okay, you have a very good number of readers to handle. Also include all of these modules. I'm not going to say here you can add users, you can add holidays, you can add groups. No, why? Because all of the system made that. But I prefer to show you what additional make of our system make, because obviously we made users, labels, holidays, groups, we made. But additional of that, we have all of these modules. All of the modules are included in basic installation of XtraXNG. The only thing you have to pay in XtraXNG is with you have video integration. For example, car parking. Car parking help you in the cities, you know, the big cities like Mexico City, when it's the people are fighting all the day for a parking spot. You can handle because in the building with different companies, or it's very popular right now, the co-worker places. You can limit, for example, for Econ 10 spots, for Cisco 10 spots, for Roller 10 spots. If Econ people use the 10 spots, if somebody from Roller arrived, if somebody additional from Epcon arrived, the barrier is not open. and have the counter. If somebody out from EPCON, open one spot for EPCON personnel. So you can administration the parking. Visitor management is okay. Hold on. I have alert about a 1 hour webinar. I don't know how many time. That's for me, Victor. Anyway, we are close to the end, but I have alert here by internal.
Yes. We can wrap it up, and then we'll be sending the presentation as well as the recording to all of your emails after the webinar. So, Manuel, if you want to wrap it up, I think we are a little bit over the hour, but we still got time.
Okay, it's just 10 minutes more and I will end. Sorry for taking more time, but you know.
No problem. It's a great topic, and we're glad that you're sharing all this information with us. Thank you.
Okay, visitor management is a basic function, okay, where it's you enroll the car, and when the manual arrived to EPCON, they give me a card, take me my information, check in, and the car start to function. When they make check out, the reader is ready for the next visitor. Also now with the Bluetooth reader, you can handle the Bluetooth virtual car like a visitor. Time and attendance is because you know the access control system are now like a human resource tool, so you can export in Excel, PDF, or we can give to our partners the SDK for free for they integrate with a local, you know, all the countries have different normativity, so we can give SDK for integrate with a local software for make the time attendance and payroll software. Control elevator we made with our AC 825 and the A05, sorry, R05 expansion. You know, each button is connected to each level. So in the hotel, if you know that when you have the car, only you can push the button in the floor you are. The elevator don't let go to another floor. The status maps is the very good option. I like it. Is because you can put the map of the site, the complete site of the facility, and you can put the icon of the reader at the camera, and you can through the map open the door. That you can see alarms, everything on the map. The map is need to be .gif, JPG, whatever. Yeah. Video integration. We can integrate any IP camera, wherever. I don't care. IP camera you can connect. Actually, when you install AxtraxNG, you can install Bitrax. It's our BMS and it's free for one camera. Then you can, by level, you can get the license. For the level 1 is for 4 cameras, and the level 5 is for unlimited number of cameras. So if you have IP cameras, you can integrate to the access control system. What happens when you have a very high-end project? You can get the BMS, and if you have the milestone or other analytic, you know, the analytic software, you know, the IP user camera is multi-user. So one user for the BTRAX and one user for the, I don't know, milestone or whatever you use, you can handle in that way. Anti-passback, our system comes with the 3 anti-passback, local, global, and temporary anti-passback. It's the anti-passback. That means if I am in the room and I go out and I forget to put my car, when I try to come back for the system, I am inside. So don't let me get inside. I have to go to security, and in some factories, it's a very complicated situation. Door interlock. You only need to connect the 2 readers to the same controller. Bash the thing is for, you know, the ISO card. You can put the EPCON logo, address, picture, and print it. You can send emails by alert. And we already see the biometric readers. Customize it with formats. For example, in Mexico, we have a lot of projects arrived with 48 bits. So in RosslareBio, you can add manually this format, and you can set up in our AxtraxNG. I already explained to you the desktop enrollers, and the AC links is the last thing, our last thing, and this is a very important thing. I'm going to put the day by day example is integrate with a file system, so you can connect through the cable, dry contact, the file system to one input in the controller, and you create the AC link where say, okay, when you receive the pulse from the file system, open all the doors, and you can use in different ways. Sorry for the speed at the end of the presentation. Hope everything helped you and waiting for your question. Here is my mail, or any way you can request to Victor or Gregorio. Or thank you so much for your attention, and hope you find a new things and good things for your access control projects. Victor,
Excellent.
questions?
Thank you so much, Manuel. Thank you so much. We'll be sending the presentation as well as the video recording of this webinar session right after we end the session. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you, Manuel, for this great presentation. And we hope to see you back in all of our other EPCOM webinars. So please keep checking our website, epcom.net, to check for the upcoming webinars that we're hosting this week for access control. Thank you again, and have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you, Manuel. Thank you,
My
Gregorio,
pleasure.
and thank you, Miguel, for assisting us with all of the questions throughout the webinar.
Okay, Victor, thank you so much to all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.